मुझे नहीं पता था कैटेगरी 1 वाले इतने लोग हैं। दीपांशु को बुला ले, दीपांशु को बुला ले, यहाँ पे भी स्टार्ट करना होगा। दीपांशु आना एक बार। दोनों पे स्टार्ट करो, वेब ऐप यूट्यूब, और यहाँ पे भी स्टार्ट करके जाना। वो कर देगा यूट्यूब पे
कर दी।
ठीक है। Starting. So good afternoon to online students. If I'm audible to you, just write yes in comment. Okay, so today what we will do the basic of number system. दोनों पीछे वाला AC 20 पे कर दो। I have given you homework. I think all of you have done table, square value, cube value. So here what I will do, I start with the very basic concept here, that is rule of board mass. Board mass. When I will take classes for the course, we have extra thing that I have to cover for other student also, since these are category 1, category 0 student. So here I just tell you about board mass. How many of you know about this rule of board mass? Okay. So B stand for brackets. We have three type of bracket. This is called small bracket, this is called curly bracket, and this is called big bracket or a square bracket. Small, curly, and like here we have big or square bracket. Next is this O stand for of or order. Order means power, like if it is 2 is to power 5. If there is a power, we have to solve that. D stand for division, M stand for multiplication, A stand for addition, S stand for subtraction. O stand for of or order. Order means power. Power, if there is a power. Now what is the use of this? Like there will be calculation. Okay. I take example, written. Like for example, it is 5 plus 2 into 7 plus 6 divided by 2 multiply with 7 minus 5. Like I have seen some student they solve it from left to right, or like someone say I will solve from right to left, someone will say I break in two parts. First I will solve left part, then right part, then we will get different answer, or might be you have noticed you are getting different answer. Okay, but here mathematician they told like here all of us will follow a pattern. ऐसा नहीं कि सबके different answer आने चाहिए, we should have same answer. That's why they have made this rule of board mass. So they told first we have to solve bracket. So if in calculation, if there will be any bracket, first we have to open the small bracket, then curly, then square. If there is a small bracket, we have to open it first, then curly, then square. If there is any power, we have to solve that power, then division, multiplication, addition, subtraction in this sequence. For example, inside the bracket, just for example, I'm saying it is given 2 plus 3 multiplied by 5 minus 10 divided by 2. So even inside the bracket also we have 3, 4 operation. So when we will open this bracket, then also you cannot go left to right. Inside the bracket also we have to follow the same sequence. Here also we have to follow first division, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. We have to do this. So here this is the purpose of this bracket and this is the purpose of this rule. If there is a bracket, first we have to open this small bracket, then we have to open curly bracket, then we have to open this square bracket, then we will see if there are any power, then division, multiplication, addition, subtraction that we have to do. Like here, in this case, there is no bracket, there is no power. So here D mass, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. We will go step by step. There is one division. So plus 6 is divided by 2. So we get 3 here. So 5 plus 2 multiply by 7 plus 3 multiply with 7 minus 5. Then we will see the multiplication here. So we have two multiplication here. One is 2 into 7, another is 3 into 7. So this is 5 plus 14 plus 21 minus 5. Then we have to do addition. Addition means 21, 14 and 5. What is 21 plus 14? 35, 40 and ultimately you have to do the subtraction. 40 minus 5. Our answer is 35. Step by step. Division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. Okay. In the same question, I will just make a small change and our answer will differ. Our answer will be different. Not differ, I will say different, because here I give you the different question actually. So what I will do here, if I will add a small bracket here. Earlier there was no bracket. Now we have a bracket here and inside the bracket we have 5 plus 2. Now you people try this question. So in this bracket we have 5 plus 2 multiply with 7 plus 6 divided by 2 multiply with 7 minus 5. You solve this, then see what is your answer. If any one of you have done, what is your answer here? So first we have to solve this bracket. This is 7 multiply with 7. Then you have to solve this division. 3 multiply with 7 minus 5. So here now we have two multiplication. This is 49 plus 21 minus 5. So here this is 49 plus 21 70 minus 5 65 is the answer. So we will follow the sequence step by step. I will ask you two more calculation so that you will be comfortable in this board mass rule. First let me write square bracket start, curly bracket start, small bracket start. 7 multiplied by 3 divided by 7 plus 7 divided by 2 multiply with 10 minus 2 plus 3. Take your time, just try to solve this. Those who are done, what is your answer?
45. 51, sir. Sir, 45. 45.
Like even online student also they are giving me two different answer, 45, 51. So let us see democracy क्या कहती है. Those who are getting answer as a 45, you can raise your hand. Online students also. Those who are getting 51 as a answer, you can raise your hand. भाई दोनों में नहीं खड़ा करना. 51 कम हो गया, like 51 less number of student. 51. Let us see. First this bracket overall. So here this is 7 into 3, 21. Then curly bracket 3 plus 7. So overall you get 10. So this entire bracket give you 10 divided by 2 multiply with 10 minus 2 plus 3 plus 3 sorry plus 3. So then board mass, D mass, division. First you have to do this division, 5 into 10 minus 2 plus 3. So what you are getting? 50 minus 2 plus 3. Okay. I understood what you have done. So here addition, आपने क्या किया? minus 2 plus 3 को minus 5 ले लिया. Here if I ask you to add two integer value, I ask you to add two integer value, minus 2 plus 3 plus 1, but you are taking minus 5. So here some of you, those who are getting 45 as answer, आपने क्या किया? minus 2 और 3 को add करना है, yes, but you have taken a symbol minus 5. If I ask you, this is the same calculation. I'm asking you to add minus 2 and plus 3. There are two integer, one is minus 2 and one is plus 3. So what you will get? Plus 1. Don't take minus 5, that is wrong. So here this is plus 1. Correct answer is 51. So this is one of the thing I have seen, I have noticed, yes, many of the students they do because they take minus 5 here, but it will be plus 1. Because actually this calculation is minus 2 plus 3. If you will add 3 in minus 2, you will get plus 1. आप दो इंटीजर ऐड कर रहे हो, एक नेगेटिव इंटीजर है, एक पॉजिटिव इंटीजर है, तो ओवरऑल इट विल बी प्लस 1. सो योर आंसर इज 51. 51 इज करेक्ट. दोज आर गेटिंग 45, दैट इज रॉन्ग. Okay, I got the point, like what mistake you are doing. So let us do one more question, then we will take next basic. Seven into 5 plus 10 divided by 3 plus 13 divided by 2 plus 10. I ask easy one. Those who are done, what is your answer? So first this is multiplication first. 35 plus 10 45 divided by 3 15 plus 30 28 28 divided by 2 14 14 plus 10 20. Okay, I will not go in detail because this is not banking exam. In banking, like we have to do this in detail, but there is one extra thing, like V board mass, that I have to tell to category 2 and category 3 student also. Board mass I cover. V is Win Coulomb. Okay, So when I will take this topic in our first class, so I will explain this, what is wind column. Now second basic concept here, we will see number chart. In polity, we have Constitution of India, and Constitution of India we have preamble. That preamble is like an introduction, give an idea about what is there in Constitution. Similarly, in mathematics, we have this number chart. Here we use this number in this mathematics. So we will see in this number, what we do, we divide number in two parts. Real number and imaginary number. So we divide number in two parts, real and the imaginary. Now this imaginary is like under root -1 iota. Even in cat also we are not bothered about this iota. So we are not bothered. We have to just cover the real number. Okay, our aptitude is all about real number. Now here further, this real number we divide in two parts, rational and irrational number. So we have to be comfortable with what is rational, what is irrational. Now how many of you know the definition of rational number? If any one of you have idea about rational number. Rational number we can express in the form of P by Q, where P and Q both integer. Q cannot be 0, I can write it like this, under root 2 by 1. Here also Q is not equal to 0, but this is not a rational number, it is irrational. Numerator and denominator both has to be integer, and Q is not equal to 0, then only these are considered as rational number. Like you can say 2 by 3, 7 by 1, 9 by 5. So all these are rational number. I tell you here rational number we can express in the form of P by Q, where P and Q both integer and denominator is not equal to 0. Tell me why denominator is not equal to 0? It will become infinite. Now, what is the definition of irrational number? Anyone here? Those who know the rational, then tell me what is the definition of irrational number? Here we cannot express in the form of P by Q, where P and Q both integer and Q is not equal to 0. Here we cannot express in this form. I give you example of irrational number like under root 2, under root 3, under root 5, cube root of 2, cube root of 3, cube root of 7. All these are irrational number. Even pi. No, these are surds. I will tell you later, these are not integer. Root 2 is surds. इसको surd अलग से नाम दिया हुआ है surds. Cannot be expressed in the P and Q. P cannot express. मतलब इस form में नहीं होगा. Which are not in this form are irrational, other than imaginary. Here either you can express in the form of P by Q, where both are integer, but here if you write under root 2 by 1, it is P by Q form, but both are not integer.
Integers have written, so that's why I am saying.
Cannot express. So we cannot express as we are expressing in the rational number. Actually meaning of this statement is, here we express rational as P by Q, where P and Q both integer, Q not equal to 0. Here we cannot express as we can express rational number. ये कह सकते हो. जैसे हम rational number को express कर सकते हैं, irrational number को we cannot express. Either maybe numerator is not integer, maybe denominator is not integer, or maybe something different. Okay. Like example, like under root 2, under root 3, pi. I come to this point, pi. School days, we have taken value of pi is 22/7. And you will say, sir, this is rational number p by q form, and where p and q both integer and q is not equal to 0, and you are saying irrational number. I tell you, here this 22/7 is not the exact value of pi. It is the approximate value of pi is taken during school days. I tell you the reason also. Can anyone tell me what is the exact value of pi? 3.14 and so on. Sir, if you check it, here it will keep on like coming after decimal. There are like, it is a repeat or repeat bhi nahi ho raha, matlab it keeps on going. I tell you what is the exact value of pi. Exact value of pi is actually 180 degree. Same thing, 180 degree. That cylinder circle, it is the ratio of circumference, and that circumference divided by the diameter of a circle is the value of pi. What is circumference? 2 pi r. And what is the diameter in a circle? 2r. So here 2 cancel, r cancel, pi. So what is pi actually? Circumference of a circle divided by the diameter. That is the idea. But actually, like, value of pi is 180 degree. We express pi in term of degree. Exact value of pi is 180 degree. We cannot express pi in numerator, denominator, which are integers. Like even we have statistics or we have data interpretation in our CSAT, where we will do pie chart. It is the same pi. ये pi वही है. इसको ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो. This is pie chart we have. This circular representation here around this center, total angle is 360 degree. So actually it represents 2 pi. So it is total is 2 pi angle. Like for example, I say nowadays these many engineer. Not these many, these many. So here this is in term of angle, what is this? 90 degree. And in term of pi, you can say this is half pi. Pi is 180 degree, half pi will be 90 degree. So this is a pi representation. This is a angular representation. So angular representation is a pi representation. Pi representation is a angular representation. Pi is degree. 180 degrees 1 pi. 360 degrees 2 pi. 90 degrees half pi. So here pi is angle 180 degree. Pi is not a rational number. Pi is irrational number. Nowadays they ask conceptual question. They ask statement based also. If they put a statement in your exam, pi is irrational number, correct, because value of pi is 180 degree. Might be have seen the, like nowadays I have seen people, they like wear wonderful t-shirt where we have wonderful wordings, काफी अच्छा अच्छा लिखा होता है. तो might be have seen यहाँ पे लिखा होगा QT pi, देखा है कभी, और नीचे ऐसा बना होगा. Okay, so here if you see this, this is a angular part here, 60 degree, maybe 90 degree. So that is pi. And sometimes smile, we measure smile in degree. Smile ही देखोगे ना, smile की 120 degree smile है, 150 degree smile. So that is like here pi. So this pi is angle 180 degree, value of pi 180 degree. So pi is an irrational number. We take value of pi is 22/7 because we have to solve question on circle, okay, sphere, hemisphere. And you can check when we will take question on geometry and mensuration, most of the time the radius of circle is a multiple of 7 is taken. You can check so that we can easily solve that. So pi 22/7 is not exact value, it is a approximate value is taken to solve question. Exact value of pi is 180 degree actually. Now we come to the topic. Q is not equal to 0. Why? Because if it is 2/0, when you divide any integer with 0, it becomes infinity. तो वो infinity बन जाता है.
In this irrational one, the numerator p is also not an integer.
No, out of this two, one can be an integer.
So is there an
If it is 1/√2, 1 is an integer, but here denominator is not an integer. It is also irrational number.
If there is a case wherein both are also not integers.
if it is under root 2 by under root 5, so this is irrational number. But if you say under root 2 divided by under root 2, which give me ultimately 1 by 1, which become rational number. So then come the point, after simplifying that, then final value is what? If you are asking me under root 2 divided by under root 5, I will say irrational. But if you say under root 2 divided by under root 2, ultimately it is 1 by 1, which has to be a rational number. So first you have to simplify it. Like here, maybe numerator is integer, maybe denominator is integer, maybe both are not integer. दोनों integer नहीं होंगे. If both are the integer, then it become rational number other than 0. Denominator cannot be 0. Denominator 0 नहीं हो सकता उस केस में. Wait, we have more information on irrational number. Wait. Now first come to rational. पहले rational समझ लेते हैं, then we will understand irrational in more detail. There are two definitions of irrational number. One is we cannot express in the form of p by q, where p and q both integer, q not equal to 0, like other than rational. You can say irrational or other than rational. Now here, a rational number we divide in two parts, integers and fractions. Integer, I think all of you know, 1, 2, 3, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, all these are integers. 4, 5, 6, these are integers. Whereas fractions like 2 by 3, 3 by 5, 5 by 3, 7 by 2, all these are fractions. Category 0 I will say, क्योंकि category 1 के लिए तो I'm taking this, but these are written in p by q form. हाँ, p by q, but p और q दोनों integer होंगे, then it become rational. If any of them or both of them are other than integer, वही कह रहा है, it is written in p by q form. अगर I have written under root 2 divided by 1, it is p by q form. But tell me whether both are integer. No. If both are integer and denominator is not 0, rational, otherwise irrational. We can express in the form. Hanji, minus 5 is an integer, 2 is an integer, denominator is not 0, rational. It doesn't mean if you put minus in numerator, अगर कोई बोलेगा 5 divided by minus 2, both are integer and it is not 0, it is also rational. Negative sign से कोई लेना देना नहीं हमें, so negatives are integer, so this is also rational number. Or for the time being, if you are getting confused, irrational number like under root 2, under root 3, under root 5, pi, this type of expression are irrational number. ठीक है? And whereas rational number we express in the form of p by q, where p and q both integer, q is not equal to 0, which include integer plus fractions. Okay, just simplify, don't go after the language, after the definition part. I simplify it. In rational you have two part, integers or fractions. 1, 2, 3, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, or fractions. And in irrational number we have under root 2, cube root of 2, cube root of 3, under root 7, this type of expression, and pi, this type of thing we have in irrational number. Now I come to integer. For category below category 1 student, start with the smallest unit. We will go in a bottom up approach. उल्टा चलेंगे. Natural number, I think all of you know natural number. We have natural number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next come whole number 0, 1, 2, 3, and you have to be careful in exam. You know the thing, but examiner is playing with the word. Just check whether they have written whole number, natural number, or integer in that question. Next come integer. See here we have natural number. If you add 0 in natural number, it become whole number. In whole number, when you add negative integer, which are minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, this type of number, what you will get? You will get integer. Okay. Now, here are integers. If you add fraction in integer, if you will add 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 2 by 3 fractions, so you can say integer plus fractions are rational number. In integers, if you add fractions, it becomes rational number. ये बन जाएंगे सारे rational. Rational को याद करने के लिए देख लो integer and fractions. Rational numbers include integer and fraction. And other than rational number, what we have? Irrational number. I think now it is clear. Rational number may you have two different type of thing, either 1, 2, 3, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, or you have fractions where 1 by 2, 1 by 3, this type of thing. And other than rational, we have irrational number. And in irrational, what type of example we have? Under root 2, cube root of 2, cube root of 5, or this type of expression pi. Now you tell me, what is this? Rational plus irrational together, what these are called? Real number. This together is real number. So you can say rational plus irrational is equal to real number. दोनों मिलके बन जाएंगे real number. अच्छा, इंटीजर में जीरो आता है किसमें? रियल नंबर इंक्लूड जीरो. रियल नंबर इंक्लूड जीरो. रियल नंबर इंक्लूड +1. रियल नंबर इंक्लूड -1. रियल नंबर इंक्लूड irrational number also. Real number include all this. Now next thing, come to the chart again. Real number divided in two part, rational, irrational. Rational is clear, integer and fractions. Irrational are under root 2, under root 3, pi, that type of thing. Now come to the fractions. We divide fraction in two part. फ्रैक्शन को दो भाग में डिवाइड करेंगे. I will come to that proper improper later. That is okay, but my concern is just write example 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. If you convert 1 by 2 in decimal, what you will get? 0.5. Similarly, 1 by 4. If you convert 1 by 4 in decimal, what you get? 0.25. But whereas 1 by 3 is different as compared to 1 by 2. Why? Because when we convert 1 by 3 in decimal, it will be 0.333333 and so on. So what we do, we divide fraction in two part. You can write, one are called terminating decimal. Terminating decimal. When we convert this in decimal, they terminate after 1 digit, 2 digit, maybe 100 digit, maybe after 5 digit, but they will stop. Whereas second type of, these are not terminating, but what is their repetition. So here non-terminating but repeating. Non-terminating but repeating. Like 1 by 3, 0.333. Next is 1 by 6, 0.16666. There is a repetition of 6. 1 by 7. I tell you what is 1 by 7. 0.142857, 142857, 142857, 142857. You will find 1 by 7 repeat after 6 digit. One by 13. You can check at your home. You will find there is a repetition after 12 digit. 12 digit के बाद. No need to mug up this, but the idea is it doesn't mean there is a repetition after 1 or 2 digit. It can be repetition after 6, 10, 12 digit also we can find. Example I am giving you. 1 by 13, you will find a repetition but after 13 digit. 1 by 19, there is a repetition after 18 digit. Okay. 1 by 3, 0.333. 1 by 6, 0.166. नहीं, 2 by 3 भी हो सकता है. कहाँ लिखो? हो सकता है बिल्कुल सर. 22 by 7 बोलो पहले तो पाई. ठीक है, 1 मिनट आ रहा हूँ. मतलब मैं इतना घबरा जाता हूँ. देखो, it can be 2 by 7. 2 by 7 will be 0.2856 something, ऐसे आएगा. 2 by 7 नहीं था, पाई की वैल्यू थी 22 by 7. बट आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू इट इज ए अप्रोक्सीमेट वैल्यू. ये पाई नहीं है, ये पाई का मिलता जुलता है. इट इज ए डुप्लीकेट ऑफ शाहरुख खान. एक्चुअली यू कैन से इट इज नॉट शाहरुख खान, so it is duplicate. 22 by 7 is not pi, it is approximate value of pi. pi तो 180 डिग्री है. ठीक है, pi is 180 degree. So even 22 by 7, they already given me a value 3.14 and so on. So you will find repetition. यहाँ पे repetition मिलेगा after some digit. मतलब there will be a repetition. If you check exact 22 by 7, but if you check pi, then there will not be repetition. चलो, let me tell you, fractions we divide in two part. Simple example. See, if you follow NCERT, you will find they take easy example, because if you have to revise, this example help you to recall the concept. If you want to recall fractions, you recall these two, 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. What is the difference in 1 by 2 and 1 by 3? 1 by 2 in decimal, they terminate 0.5. 1 by 3 0.33333, both are different. देखने में सेम से लग रहा है 1 by 2 1 by 3, but different. One are terminating decimal, other are non-terminating but repeating. But I tell you, we have 3 type of decimal. हमारे पास 3 तरह के decimal हैं. Third type of decimal is neither they terminate nor they repeat. Neither they terminate nor they repeat. Meaning hereby, neither it will be like this 0.5, रुक गया, 0.25, stop. Nor it will be like this 333. There is a sequence. Neither they terminate nor there any sequence. So what are these? These are irrational number. लिख लो, irrational number when we convert this in decimal, neither they terminate nor they repeat. ये irrational में देखो, we will see the difference of rational and irrational. Rational में we have decimal, either they terminate, terminating decimal, non-terminating but repeating. Mainly fractions के अंडर ही पढ़ते हैं. We study under fractions, and fraction is a subset of rational number. Fraction is a subset of rational number. पीछे वाला 16. फ्रैक्शन इज अ सबसेट ऑफ रैशनल नंबर। हाँ जी, neither they terminate nor they repeat, like under root 2, 1.41 and so on। देखो आई डोंट हैव दैट एनर्जी दैट पावर कि मैं इसको चेक कर पाऊं। देयर विल नॉट बी एनी सीक्वेंस, यू कैन चेक अंडर रूट 3, यू कैन चेक 1.7, दैट वी रिमेंबर ओनली 2 डिजिट, ठीक है। पाई, he asked me one thing, 22/7, let me tell you, 22/7 is rational number, whereas pi is irrational number. When you convert 22/7 in decimal, here there will be a repetition. You can check 22/7. If you check here, it will be 3 point something. It will be a repetition after. I think it will be 142857, 142857. You can check. There will be a repetition after 6 digit. But this pi here, it will not repeat. Because it is irrational number, neither it will terminate nor it repeat. Okay, so now for irrational number we understood two things with the help of example. What are irrational number? Under root 2, under root 3, under root 5, pi. Second thing what we have understood, when we convert irrational number in decimal, neither they terminate nor they repeat. Okay, next come to this point again, non-terminating but repeating. So you can make a separate box or you can write separately, non-terminating but repeating. Non-terminating but repeating. Example 0.333333, 0.16666666. These are also called as recurring decimal. Here 3 reoccur again and again. Here 6 reoccur, 1 nahi. It doesn't mean that after decimal each and every digit should repeat. 1 is not repeating but 6 is repeating. Still it is non-terminating but repeating. Still it is recurring decimal. Maybe you are able to recall school days. Teacher told you how we will express it, 0.3 bar on 3. We put bar on that digit which repeat. Because like now तो I have this marker. School days our teacher has used chalk. धूल उठाता था, कितनी बार 3 लिखेगा? तो here we have a shortcut. Mathematician ने बोला भैया here it is really difficult to write infinite 3. It will be infinite 3. So we express this like it is 0.16 bar on 6 because 1 is not repeating, only 6 is repeating. Like 1/7 is 0.142857. 142857. So we can express it as 0.142857 bar on 142857 because 142857 that repeats. जो repeat होगा we put bar on that. So you remember the terminology. We have a topic how we can convert this in fraction that I have to take with entire classroom. So I will take later on 1st October. So this is the basic idea. All of you, rational number, just remember two things in your mind. If in future you are getting rational number have integer and fractions. With example, sometimes it is difficult to recall the thing with definition. School time में सिर्फ definition देखी थी तो इसलिए we forget. So what you do now, you make a visualization, you make a image in your mind and try to visualize. If you visualize the thing, you can retain. आपने mind में एक image बना लेनी है rational number के लिए integer plus fractions. -1, -2, -3, 0, 1, 2, 3 plus fractions 1/2, 1/3. तो रैशनल नंबर में दो चीजें आएंगी आपके माइंड में, इंटीजर एंड फ्रैक्शंस। रैशनल नंबर के लिए यू मेक ए इमेज √2 √3 पाई, so that you can recall in exam what is irrational, what is rational. ठीक है, and here this is extra point on this, that rational number when we convert in decimal they are terminating, and second is non terminating but repeating, whereas irrational number neither they terminate nor they repeat, वो होंगे irrational number. So you can just, there is one homework for you at your home. You will take your notebook of this basic, you will just draw one line between, here you write rational number, here you write irrational number. Try to write the difference, whatever you can make it out, like maybe definition, examples, and terminating decimals, non-terminating but repeating. As far as decimal are concerned, these are neither they terminate nor they repeat. So around three differences you have to write in your own language. Difference in the rational and irrational number. Next is we put heading of prime number. Just put heading prime number. And there is one announcement also, whenever you come to this classroom and whenever you go back, just kindly take care of that pull push. I will ask them to put in Hindi also, धकेले खींचे. Prime number, ठीक है, prime number. All of you know natural number? Natural number 1 2 3 4 5 6. We categorize natural number in three parts. One, prime number and composite number. And what I have seen, we have crammed the thing during school days. That's why in question when they use the concept we get trapped. So what we will do, we understand and we will visualize. This is the best thing. If you want to retain a thing for long, you have to understand and you have to visualize. जैसे अब rational के लिए दो इमेज बना लो माइंड में, integer plus fractions. Now natural number we divide in three part. One, prime number, composite number. Can anyone tell me what is the reason for this categorization? Have you heard about one thing, factors? Factors. So those who don't know about factors, like 4, factor or divisor are same. Factor or divisor, like this is Virat Kohli, this is Chiku. ठीक है, सेम. विराट कोहली का निकनेम चीकू निकाला हुआ है. So what are the factor of 4? 1, 2, 4. Which can divide that number actually. So 1 can divide 4, 2 can divide 4, 4 can divide 4. So these are factors. Can you tell me what are the factors of 10?
5, 10.
Can you tell me what are the factors of 24?
12, 20.
ठीक है. What are the factors of 100?
1, 1, 4. 10, 25.
हमने करना ही नहीं, बाकी कर लेंगे. Okay, when we will cover topic of number system in classes, we will see the short trick how to find the factors of this type of number, but factor divisor is clear. So now here for this topic, the reason for the categorization here is factors. Tell me how many factors of 1? 1 have how many factor? 1 only. 1 is divisible by only 1. Now here someone like maybe who have given this concept of prime and composite, wonderful thing. What he has done, he has checked the natural number, then he realized 1 is divisible by only 1, then he found there are certain natural number which are divisible by only 2 numbers, which means having exactly 2 factors. Then I tell you the definition. Definition यहाँ से पैदा हुई है. See, we have some natural number which have exactly 2 factors, like 2. 2 is divisible by 1, 2 is divisible by 2. 3 is divisible by 1, 3. 5 is divisible by 1, 5 is divisible by 5. 7. But after that, like for example 6, then he found 6 is divisible by 1, 6 is divisible by 2, 6 is divisible by 3, 6 is divisible by 6. Then he kept this type of natural number in other category which are called composite number. So what is this? 1 have 1 factor, prime number have exactly 2 factors, composite number have more than 2 factors. Maybe in future any one of you will do research, but I don't think पुराने वाले मैथमेटिशियन आपको अलाउ करेंगे नहीं. तो you can make separate category those who have exactly 3 factors. तो उनकी भी एक कैटेगरी बन सकती है. ठीक है. But here we have 1 factor, 2 factor, more than 2 factors. Like 4 is having 1, 2 and 4 as a factor, but it doesn't mean 3. It can be n, like 100 is having 1 as a factor, 2 as a factor, 4, 5, 10, 20, 25, 50, 100. So these many factors. So main reason is number of factors. Then he realized when there is 2 factors, here 1 is common and that number itself. That's why we have definition of prime number. Prime number की क्या definition है? Prime number are those natural number which are divisible by 1 and itself only. There are certain natural number which are divisible by 1 and itself only, and we start calling this as prime number. उनको हमने prime number बोलना start किया. And other than that, composite number. So number of factors. Prime number have exact 2 factor, composite number have more than 2 factor, 1 have 1 factor. So some students, they ask me, sir, whether 1 is a prime number or not. See the concept. 1 having 2 factor or 1? 1 is neither prime nor composite. So you can write 1 is neither prime nor composite. 1 is unique. Some student, they ask me, sir, whether -2 can be considered as a prime number. See your concept. What is the base? Natural number. It has to be natural number. Since -2 is not a natural number, how come it will be prime number? Negative integer cannot be prime. Only the natural number are prime number. So can we say 2 is the smallest prime number? So next statement you can write 2 is the smallest prime number. Tell me the list of even number. I think all of you know what is the odd number even. 1, 3, 5, 7, these are odd number. 2, 4, 6, 8, these are even number. -2 is a negative integer. It has to be a natural number. भाई ये natural number है और यहाँ पे negative integer है. ठीक है. सुनो, अभी हम ना, ये पांडव है, ये कौरव है. ठीक है. अब पूछ रहे हैं कि अभिमन्यु कौरव का बच्चा हो सकता है? नहीं, पांडव का ही है. ठीक है. पांडु की, धृतराष्ट्र की, उनकी बात बाद में करेंगे. मतलब वो पितामह टाइप हो गए रैशनल नंबर. नाउ वी कम इनसाइड द नेचुरल नंबर. अब हम नेचुरल नंबर के अंदर आ चुके हैं. तो हियर इट हैज टू बी नेचुरल नंबर फर्स्ट. -2 इज नॉट ए नेचुरल नंबर. हाउ कम इट विल बी प्राइम? हो ही नहीं सकता. So here it is has to be natural number. This is the first criteria. It is the first criteria. तो -2 प्राइम नंबर हो ही नहीं सकता. क्या था? हाँ, 2 is the smallest prime number. अब मैं पूछ रहा था tell me the list of even number those were prime number. 4 other than 4 6. मैंने क्या बोला? Tell me the list of even number those were prime number. Only 2. Why? Because after 2 you take any even number 4 6 8 10 12. Can I conclude all these will be divisible by 2 as well? 4 is divisible by 2, 6 is divisible by 2, 8 is divisible by 2. Since these are divisible by 2 as well, it will become composite number. So you write 2 is the only even prime number. Because this thing is indirectly used in UPSC. In statement based question, examiner told the multiplication of two prime number, this is x and y are two prime number, their multiplication is even. The multiplication of two odd number, I will cover that part also, वो भी cover कराऊंगा आपके लिए. Just I'm giving an idea. Odd multiply with odd will always be odd. To have a total even, one number has to be even. Not both. Either both are even or at least one number has to be even. So if one number, one prime number which is even and other is odd, can we conclude out of these two, one is 2? X and y, ऐसे लिखा हुआ है, x and y are prime number, their product is a even number. Can we find the value of either x or y? इसमें से एक की वैल्यू तो हम निकाल सकते हैं, that is 2, confirm, because 2 is the only even prime number. So here similarly we will build up our concept. इस पे भी आऊंगा, odd multiply with odd, odd multiply with even multiply with even, odd plus odd, what result we will get. Now I come to this point. Now next I tell you one observation on prime number. Except 2 and 3, every prime number will be in the form of either multiple of 6 plus 1 or multiple of 6 minus 1. लिख लो, except 2 and 3, every prime number is in the form of, every prime number except 2 and 3, every prime number is in the form of either 6n plus 1 or 6n minus 1. In bracket you write here 6n means multiple of 6. n can be any value. 6n से मेरा मतलब क्या है? Multiple of 6. 6n means multiple of 6. n can be any value except 2 and 3. Tell me any prime number, I will check for you. Like 5 I will check. देखो 5 is 6 minus 1. 7 is 6 plus 1. So meaning hereby all the prime number except 2 and 3 will be near to table of 6. या तो 6 की टेबल से एक ज्यादा होगा या 6 की टेबल से कम होगा. Either it will be 1 extra as compared to table of 6 or it will be 1 less as compared to table of 6. 5 and 7 I have checked. Next is 11, which is 12 minus 1. 12 is in table of 6. 13, it is 12 plus 1. Tell me if you know any of the prime number, I will check for you. 19 is 18 plus 1. Any other prime number? 23 is 24 minus 1. Table of 6 minus, या तो table of 6 minus 1 or table of 6 plus 1. Multiple of 6 plus 1 or multiple of 6 minus 1 except 2 and 3. Check any. 97, I tell you, मैं बड़े बड़े prime number बता दूं. 97 is also a prime number. 96 plus 1. 96 is a multiple of 6 plus 1. 89 is a prime number, yes. So what is 89? 90 minus 1. 90 is a multiple of 6 minus 1. 23. हाँ जी 23, 24 minus 1. 31. 31 is a prime number. 30 plus 1. 27 is not a prime number. 27 प्राइम नंबर क्यों नहीं है? हाँ, तो ये प्राइम नंबर के लिए है, ये कंडीशन प्राइम नंबर के लिए है. व्हाट इज योर क्वेश्चन? नहीं, आप पूछ रहे हो 27, बट आई एम सेइंग 27 इज नॉट ए प्राइम नंबर. मेरी स्टेटमेंट क्या थी? एक्सेप्ट 2 and 3 एवरी प्राइम नंबर इज इन दिस फॉर्म. देखो, देयर इज वन एक्स्ट्रा पॉइंट आई विल कवर, क्योंकि आज मैं बताऊंगा, सम ऑफ यू विल नॉट अंडरस्टैंड. 49 is 7 square. It is divisible by 7. 49 is not a prime number. देखो, आप मुझे ना उस तरफ लेके जा रहे हो जहां आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू अंडरस्टैंड, बट आई ट्राई माई बेस्ट. 71 is a prime number. 72 minus 1. But I come to this point. He is asking me that 49 is 48 plus 1, but it is composite number. My statement is one way, it is not two way. मेरी statement क्या थी? All the prime number except 2 and 3 in this form. It is not vice versa. It doesn't mean all the number in this form has to be prime number. I just give you example. I will explain again when I will take in detail. देखो, are you getting his point?
Yes, sir.
He is saying, I'm saying that all the prime number except 2 and 3 will be in the form of multiple of 6 plus 1, multiple of 6 minus 1. But now he is giving me example 49, which is in this form, but he is saying it is not prime number. I'm not saying it is two way, it is only one way. All the prime number will be in this form, but it doesn't mean all number in this form will be prime. It is not vice versa. Like here, for example, those who all got selected, they have taken coaching from old Rajendra Nagar. But it doesn't mean that those who have taken coaching from Rajendra Nagar, all of them get selected. It is not vice versa. So same here. If you understood, okay. Otherwise, 1st October, I will explain again prime number concept. I will explain this statement again. ये क्या पूछना चाह रहा है? We will talk about that concept. Till then, you just understand what is prime number. You just understand one is neither prime nor composite, one is unique, 2 is the smallest prime number, 2 is the only even prime number, and we have this prime number in the form of multiple of 6 plus 1, multiple of 6 minus 1. If you have not understood this also, wait, I will explain again when I will take in detail. Next, you put heading twin prime. Can anyone tell me what is the definition of twin prime? If any one of you have idea about twin prime. Oh, that is for co-prime. I will. Don't get confused between twin prime and co-prime. There is a concept called co-prime, but today I will not tell. नहीं तो फिर आप कहोगे सर आपने बोला था बेसिक पढ़ा रहे हो, आप तो कुछ और ही पढ़ाने लगे. I will take co-prime, but later. Prime समझ में आ गया ना? All of you understood what is basic idea of prime. Prime number have exactly two factors. Sir, आ गया ना? कौन कौन से होंगे वो फैक्टर? नहीं, नंबर 2 हो गया. 2 के क्या 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 फैक्टर हैं? अगर मान लो मैं कह रहा हूँ 23 से प्राइम नंबर, उसके क्या क्या फैक्टर होंगे? 1 एंड इटसेल्फ ओनली. ठीक है. नाउ आई एम आस्किंग यू ट्विन प्राइम. ट्विन प्राइम आई विल से 2 consecutive prime number with a difference of 2. You write 2 consecutive prime number with a difference of exactly 2. Exactly 2. उनके बीच में 2 का डिफरेंस होना चाहिए. Twin prime are 2 consecutive prime number with a difference of exactly 2. I give you example 3 and 5. So 3 and 5 are called twin prime. 5 and 7 are called twin prime. 11 and 13 are called twin prime. 17 and 19, yes, twin prime. 41 and 43, twin prime. 17 and 19 are also twin prime. 41 and 43 are also twin prime. Because 41 is a prime, 43 is a prime, there is a difference of 2. Some student they ask me, sir, whether 2 and 3 are twin prime. No, because 2 and 3 are consecutive, but difference is 1. We have a difference 1. So 2 consecutive prime number with the difference of exactly 2 are called twin prime. So I started with board mass. एक बार रिवाइज कर लेते हैं 2 मिनट के लिए, then I take some extra concept. I started with board mass. ठीक है, that is the rule for calculation purpose. We have done 3-4 example. Then we have seen number chart. In number chart, real number which divided in rational and irrational number. Rational, there is an image in my mind, integer and fractions. Then irrational number under root 2, under root 3 pi. Then for rational number, what we have done for fractions especially, we have divided in 2 parts: terminating decimal, non-terminating but repeating. And whereas irrational number are neither they terminate nor they repeat. And then I told recurring decimal 0.333 we will cover in detail. After that, prime number. Natural number we divide in 3 parts. 1 prime number composite. Reason is number of factors. Prime number, matlab just imagine who has given that concept in the initial phase, initially, मतलब कितना दिमाग लगाया होता. Natural number, and he has find that there are certain natural number which are divisible by 1 and itself only, means having exactly 2 factor. So he categorized this and he called this as prime number. And we have further concept on prime number. फिर धीरे धीरे उसके ऊपर concept बनते गए. Prime number के लिए I told 1 is neither prime nor composite. 1 is unique. Why? Because 1 के ना तो 2 factor ना 2 से ज्यादा है. 1 is the only natural number which have less than 2 factor. 1 is the only natural number having less than 2 factor. That's why 1 is called unique. 1 है. 1 के अलावा कोई भी नहीं उस कैटेगरी में. Prime number में we have n numbers. Composite number we have more examples. 1 की कैटेगरी में we have only 1. That's why 1 we call unique. अगर आ भी जाए ना स्टेटमेंट में 1 is unique. Yes. What is the reference? Why we are saying 1 is unique? Because 1 is the only natural number having exactly 1 factor. ठीक है. फिर 2 is the smallest prime number. 2 is the only even prime number. Then twin prime. 2 consecutive prime number with the difference of exactly 2 are called twin prime. Example 3 and 5, 5 and 7, 11, 13, 17, 19 and so on. Next is, you put heading rule of counting principle. Sum of first n natural number. Sum of first n natural number 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n. Here this is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. But be careful when it is given first n natural number. Your counting should start from 1. 1, 2, 3. Then only we can use this formula. If I will start counting from 11, 11, 12, 13, then you cannot use this. It has to start from 1, 1, 2, 3 up to n. Let me check your calculation. My first question, 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 20. Tell me what is the sum of first 20 natural number. So this is 20 into 21 divided by 2, 210. See, I have given you around 25-30 seconds. I expected that all of you have done this calculation. How many of you have not done that calculation in that much time? किसी के अगर इस टाइम में भी calculation ना हुई हो तो सर आप कामचोर हो इतने में ही, समझने में, कैलकुलेशन करने में। सर 20 को 2 से डिवाइड कर सकते हैं इन दिस ऑल्सो। 20 divided by 2 give you 10. Sir, you have 20 chocolate. Addition. It is addition.
Sir, 20 to 21, we're doing the wrong multiplication.
So you are saying 20, you are doing in 21, you are finding this value, you are dividing it by 2. Yeah. ये एंगल तो मैं पहली बार सोच पाया हूं। सर इन डिवीजन अगर कुछ काट पाऊं ना तो दैट इज इजियर। जैसे 20 को 2 से डिवाइड कर लिया, सीधा 10 आ गया था, तो 10 को 21 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो। 2 से 20 की टेबल रट ली सर आपने? रटना पड़ेगा सर। चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। 1 + 2 + 3 up to 50. मैं ना आपको एक चीज बताता हूँ बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग, आई हैव ऑब्जर्व्ड इन लास्ट 10 ईयर। I categorize student in category 1, category 2, category 3. When I give the question category 3, immediately give the response. Especially in offline class. Online वाले भी चैट में डालते हैं, maybe to impress someone, या मतलब ये होता है ह्यूमन बीइंग की टेंडेंसी। देन कैटेगरी 1 स्टूडेंट उसको ऐसे नजरों से देखते हैं। बट when I realize the category 1 student has solved question before category 3, उसकी आवाज पीछे से पूरे मतलब राजेंद्र नगर को सुन जाए, उससे भी नहीं रुका जाता। तो इट्स नॉट लाइक that only category 3 student they have to announce their answer first. Even category 1 also, whoever get answer they have to announce. ठीक है? So I will stop. See what I do when there will be category 3 student also in the class. तो मैं बार बार उनको रोकता हूँ। Keep your answer with yourself. Keep your answer with yourself. Because the moment someone announce the answer ना, दूसरे का thinking process रुक जाता है. And even what I realize, how many of us sociology is optional? We have caste, 4 varna, Brahman, categorization. So what I realize, it is not for categorization like Brahmans, Kshatriya and all. Among the Brahman also, उन्होंने अपने आप को भी नहीं छोड़ा हुआ. And I was surprised, even the Sudra जो 4th category like here, now we SC, उन्होंने भी अपने आप को categorize किया हुआ है. मतलब ये similarly here. Then I realized category 1 they announce the answer. इसी तरह category 3. तो ये है मतलब एक tendency है. We human being have a tendency to categorize जो पहले कर चुके थे. And here for mathematics I have seen once we get an answer हमसे रुका नहीं जाता. Not only for category 3, category 1 also I have observed that. वो भी answer announce करते हैं. चलो it is 50, 51 divided by 2. So this is 25 into 51. ठीक है. So what is 25 into 51? 1275. Acha, how many of you have done that calculation 1275? And how many of you have faced problem to find this 1275? मतलब पूरा calculate करना पड़ रहा है for 1275. Many of you. Next. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up to 80. And keep your answer with yourself. Let others also do. I give one more question. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up to 70. Okay, take your time. Up to 70, 70. हाँ जी, what is the issue? क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? अच्छा, no, it's okay. मतलब I will say for the first time I'm doing this experiment, like I'm taking the basic classes, otherwise I ask the student to do. तो नए नए एंगल निकल के आ रहे हैं. हेयर 79 नहीं दिया था, तो यहाँ पे भी आई गिव 69 प्लस 70. ठीक है. So this is 80 into 81 divided by 2. Okay, so what is your answer? 3240. In the second one, 70 into 71 divided by 2. 24. भरोसा करके लिख रहा हूँ कि you might be giving correct answer. और I checks 35 7 225. So this is first rule, and let me tell you here, don't cram each and everything that it has to be 4 value and it has to be 2 value. If I will say 1 plus 2 up to 80, so it means itself like 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 80. So don't expect I write 79 here. Okay, it is up to 80. So it is n into n plus 1 divided by 2 you have to use. Second rule. Sum of square of first n natural number. Meaning hereby 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square up to n square. Can anyone tell me what is the formula here?
N into n plus 1 the whole square by 6.
Anybody else? n into n plus 1 into
2n plus 1 by 6.
तो आपने whole square बोला ना, you told I got confused. Don't confuse me. It is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. Okay. One square plus 2 square plus 3 square up to 10 square. Don't put square here. 10 square नहीं है, ये n है. This is 10. Don't take 10 square. This is n is 10. I have told 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, n square. Value of n is 10. N is not 10 square. Those who have done, what is your answer? 85. So this is 10 into 11 into 21 divided by 6. Here you get 3, here you get 5, here it is 7. So here 55 into 7 or 35 into 11, 385. Next question. 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square, 4 square up to 20 square. Take your time. Seventy. Done. Ma'am, when you have stopped mathematics, learning of mathematics, which class you have left mathematics? Class 10th. 20, 21, 41 divided by 6. 10, 3, 7. That is 70 into 41. 2870. I take one more. 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square up to 30 square. Not plus, multiply. Sir, this calculation. Next question. कौन करे? सर जब दिमाग गर्म होता है क्या करते हो फिर आप? शांत बैठ जाते हैं. Thirty into 31 into 61 divided by 6, it will give you 5. ठीक है. 155 into 61 और 31 into 305, इसको किसी भी नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई कर लो एंड यू कैन डू. क्या आ रहा है? 9455. नेक्स्ट थर्ड रूल कैलकुलेशन. हाँ, मल्टीप्लीकेशन. वी विल डू दैट. I will discuss when I will discuss percentage tomorrow. I will just brief you some idea, but when we will discuss percentage, then we will see how we can do our calculation fast. But basic तो करना ही पड़ेगा, मतलब ठीक है. Basic तो table तो you have to mug up. Basic small calculation. There is no shortcut for small calculation. Rule number 3. Sum of cube of first n natural number. Anyone? N into n plus 1 divided by 2 whole square, the whole square of this. The first formula we have used sum of first n natural number, same, but it is the square of that, whole square of that value. First you have to find it, then you have to take square of that. My first example. Tell me 1 cube. Acha, what is the meaning of this? Like 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube up to n cube. Like 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube up to 10 cube. Find what is the total of this. Online student, if any one of you using calculator, so if any one of you using calculator, I give you my office address, you can send me. I don't mind because nowadays calculator are very costly. Only the relative of Amit Saji can use calculator. Nobody else. And believe me, I have seen when you have to do student, they leave it between. Just 10 into 11 divided by 2 whole square. Then they say 55 square and they leave here. See here, you have to do your calculation your own till your selection. After selection, you will get clerk to do, but till selection, you have to do. Okay, you have to do. 55 square is 3025. We will see the shortcut later on. Square, I tell you. One more. 1 cube plus 2 cube. I will tell. Not only you, कुछ लोग हमने छोड़े हुए ना कैटेगरी 2 कैटेगरी 3 वाले, उनको भी सीखना है वो. I will cover that. One cube, 2 cube, 3 cube up to 20 cube. Value of n is 20. तो मुझे 600 की Okay, done. This is 20 into 21 divided by 2 whole square. So it is 210 square. What is 21 square? 441 and there will be 2 0. 2 0. 0 और 0 दो बन जाएंगे. Now, okay, you have to download either 6th NCERT mathematics or you have to purchase it. You have to like maintain one extra register also. Sir, आपका सही है. So here your homework 6th standard NCERT chapter number 1 knowing our number. You can quickly read this. Very basic. No need to solve exercise question. You just read the theory part, solve some of the example. Okay. Exercise नहीं करने हैं. Don't do the exercise question in the last. It is in this, it is title as knowing the number. Second chapter is whole number. I explain you. Third chapter is playing with number. Third chapter is important. Here they have brief about factor, HCF and all. Playing with numbers. So you read example, you try to solve in your notebook. I will cross check. I will check tomorrow. Okay. So today this much. I will keep class of 1.5 hour for the basic one, because later on we have a stamina of 2 hours. Tomorrow what we will do, number system, we will do divisibility rule. HCF, LCM. Tomorrow. Basic classes I'm taking 3 classes back to back. Gate खोल देना वो. See, I tell you, we are shifting to new building. क्योंकि एक तो बैच पड़ा है and other issues are also there. So we will update. I will tell you. ठीक है. Tomorrow I tell you the address of the new building. Offline students. So what I'm taking 3 classes back to back for the basic one. Today is 23rd. Tomorrow 24th and 25th. After that there will be a break of 4-5 days. I give you homework for that because we have to shift it. तो हमें shifting के लिए 3-4 दिन चाहिए होंगे. Then we will have classes from 1st October onward. We will give you the timetable. So today we have done number system basic. Tomorrow also number system and percentage. I tell you rule of indices tomorrow. Odd even concept I tell you. Some quadratic equation I tell you. And percentage. Okay. Number system and basic of percentage. Next day, like Sunday, on Sunday I will take average, ratio and proportion and the basic of some other topic, basic concepts. If it will be a basic related to any particular topic, time, speed, distance, whenever I will take topic in batch, so I will in starting brief you about that basic part for 5 minutes. ठीक है, तो ये 3 class, or maybe if it is required I can take 1 more extra for the basic part, or if in future if it is required that I have to take some extra classes as far as basic, so I can take in between, like Tuesday, Thursday is with me, so I can ask you to come on Tuesday, Thursday, so I can take basic part with you, then we can continue. See, 1st October onward, weekly we will have 4 classes for the entire category 1, category 2, category 3, सबके लिए होगा Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. More or less, I don't think there will be need for some extra basic classes, but if there will be a need, on Tuesday I can take, maybe on Thursday I can take. I will ask you to come if it is required. So here homework clear. Table रट लेना दोबारा से. Square value 2 square to 25 square has to be on your tips. Cube value 2 cube to 12 cube. Table from 2 to 20, table of 22, table of 24, table of 25. And 6 standard NCERT, 3 topic, basic part. Okay. So in 5-6 days, we have good idea about the basic of number system, percentage, ratio, and proportion, average. So when we will do the advanced learning in our batch, then there will not be any issue. Thank you very much. If you don't have any doubt, you can leave the class. If you have doubt, you can stay here. I will tell you, but CGL is, I will tell you that. All these things will help you, but CGL, you have to do extra thing.
PCS on November 19th, sir. So the same syllabus of UPSC goes with Tamil Nadu exams too. So what I'm planning is like, if I have the schedule now, sir, What are topics like will come later? Those topics I can see in online videos itself. I told this to Russia, so I got online access.
Okay. So on 1st October I just brief you.
पेपर आया उस साल का CSAT का, आपने बोला था ना कि
दिखा दो, अभी डाउट ले लेता हूँ फिर मैं आपका पेपर देख लूँ।
यूट्यूब में होगा ये वाला जो
ये आपके पोर्ट, हाँ यूट्यूब पे भी है, यूट्यूब पे भी दोबारा से देख सकते हैं।
कैलकुलेशन लाइक
हाँ।
150, जैसा भी कैलकुलेशन था 155
अभी आप बेसिक से स्टार्ट करो, जब मैं परसेंटेज लूंगा ना तो मैं कैलकुलेशन के लिए आई विल टेल। ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता कि रातों रात कैलकुलेशन फास्ट नहीं हो सकती।
कैलकुलेशन में ठीक है, जैसे 155 तो 61, ये थोड़ी सी बड़ी कैलकुलेशन हो गई तो उसमें
बताऊंगा।
थोड़ा समय लग रहा है।
परसेंटेज की क्लास लूंगा तो उसमें मैं बताऊंगा कैसे कर सकते हैं इसको, थोड़ा फास्ट कर सकते हैं।
और सर क्यों भी याद करने हैं?
रटने पड़ेंगे, रट रहे
जैसे
12 क्यूब तो करने हैं।
नहीं, मैंने मतलब ऐसे इसका ट्रिक निकाला था।
क्या
सर वो 25-25 वाले का नहीं है, 5 का कर दो फिर 2 से 1 इंक्रीज करके 2 3 कर दो।
नहीं, बिना कैलकुलेशन कैसे ट्रिक है?
कैलकुलेशन में ठीक है, जैसे 10 का याद कर लिया, 15 का याद कर लिया, 20 का याद कर लिया, ठीक है। देन हम ये करेंगे, अब 21 का निकालना है तो 20 का अगर मुझे याद है तो 400 हो गया, 21 इंटू 2 42 हो गए।
कंफ्यूज हो जाओ, कॉम्प्लिकेट करो।
अगर एप्लीकेबल हो रहा है तो कर सकते हो, लेकिन रट लो ना यार, इतना क्या रॉकेट साइंस है। यूपीएससी का स्टूडेंट कहे कि मैं रट नहीं सकता तो मैं मान नहीं सकता हूँ। रटने की कैपेबिलिटी सबकी है, रटना नहीं चाह रहे हो बस। एक बार पेपर पे लिखो, इस पे ठीक है, लेकिन एक बार A4 साइज पेपर पे लिख के दीवार पे चिपका लो। ये तो नहीं चिपका सकते दीवार पे ना,
ये
2-3 बार देखोगे आ जाएगा।